Hi, everybody. I'm Betty Hensel with William Pitt Sotheby's, and I just thought it might be helpful as I'm sitting here having my morning cup of coffee to share some information with you about how real estate is being done these days. In view of the COVID-19 virus, things have changed. Our whole lives have changed. How we do real estate has changed. How we live our lives has changed. And so I thought it would be important to let you know that houses are still selling. We still need to have a place to live. People are still making changes. They're doing it very carefully. And we're following, as realtors, we're following the state of Connecticut executive orders as far as keeping our social distance with our buyers. One thing that has changed pretty dramatically is that there are no more public open houses. Everything is done online, and people are searching for their houses using virtual tours and looking at slideshows and having discussions with their realtors as to which houses they'd really want to see. And before the realtor takes them out, it's more important than ever that the buyers get pre-qualified for a mortgage. They actually get pre-approved. This is so that if they see a house, they can act on it immediately. Because by the guidelines from the Connecticut Association of Realtors, people are only supposed to be looking at houses if they're ready to make a decision within 30 days of looking at it. So whether it's a house or a condo, they have to be ready to act. One of the things I thought might be helpful, if I read a little section, from the guidelines to everybody, and I'll just take a minute, put my glasses on here, and this is from the guidance of the Connecticut Realtor Association, showing a property exclusively to those making the decision and not others, including compliance with the executive orders, which I just shared with you, regarding limiting the number of people at a property, and you must use a face mask or a cloth face covering. Restricting the opportunity for a showing to only those who would not proceed with a transaction without entering the property. Family members such as children, parents, or friends should not be participating, nor should any prospective buyer be provided an opportunity to view multiple properties unless you have certainty that the prospective buyer is serious about buying. So that's really important, and that's something that we as realtors are following. So when we go to show a property, those one or two that they select, we put on our face mask and we wear gloves. Here's my gloves. We put those on, and after we carefully put this one of them on anyway, and I wear two, and then we bring our Clorox wipes, so that if any of our clients, whether it's anybody, touches anything, and they're not supposed to touch anything, but if they do, we have to wipe it off to make sure that we get any germs or off of the door handles and make sure that everything stays pristine, where no one wants to endanger anyone else. So the buyers bring their own masks. They have to bring their own masks, and I certainly would advise that they bring their own gloves. Many of the realtors have booties, these little booties like you would find a painter would wear to protect floors when they're painting. They usually have those in the foyer, and you put those over your shoes to cover them so you're not tracking germs throughout the house. You could also take off your shoes and leave them at the door, and then put them back on when you're ready to leave. The one thing that I will point out, that no children are supposed to be walking through the house, just the parents or the adults, if you the family members, the people who are the decision makers. If you happen to bring your children along, they should remain outside, and you'll have to take turns as to which parent goes into the house first and the other one stays outside to watch the kids. One of the things, too, to be aware of is that when you make an offer, it's very different. Everything is going to be done digitally. The realtors have special software programs. There are several out there that you'll be able to sign all documents using a digital signature. And when you put down a deposit check, what you're going to do is give that deposit check generally to the seller's attorney, who will hold it in escrow until you close. So that's kind of the process in a nutshell. There is a lot more information out there, but the important thing is when you're looking at a house and you can still buy a house, and there are houses that are still selling, is that you're going to use your social distances. One thing, you'll be meeting your realtor at the house. They won't be taking you in their car. Everybody drives separately, but the realtor is always available to answer all of your pertinent questions and get all the information about the house. So I hope you'll find this helpful, and I'll look forward to sharing more information about the whole real estate process and what's happening in the market in my next video. Hope you have a great day and stay safe. And of course, my thanks are extended to all of the home health, all of the healthcare workers, whether whether they're in a hospital situation or in a nursing home. We pray that everyone stays healthy, and we also hope that all of the scientists find a cure for this dreaded virus and find a vaccine very soon. Talk to you soon. Have a great day.